Jawohl, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Jenny LeClue auf dem PC. In der letzten Folge, wie aufgehört, ich würde sagen, bedienen wir einmal den Fahrstuhl und fahren damit nach oben. Wo auch immer uns das hinbringt. Mysteriös. Moment. Bisschen weiter runter vielleicht mal, weil hier irgendwo ist was. So, hier. Da. Was haben wir da? Sticker. Hundi!
Oh, it's just a dusty old attic.
Ein pinker Plüschbär.
Oh, hello, spooky bear. Feels like he's watching me. Everything in here is covered in dust, except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, spooky bear?
Bewegen wir den bösartigen Bären. Ich wurde unter ihm begraben.
Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been. Just as I suspected. A hidden staircase.
Aber erstmal will ich nochmal nach links gucken. Vielleicht ist da ja auch noch irgendwas.
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies.
Attics, where dreams go to die. Aha! A way out of here. Locked. But where is the lock?
Das gilt es jetzt herauszufinden. Kleine Meisterdetektivin. Ach, ich habe mein Journal ja gerade gar nicht. Ich wollte einen Sticker reinkleben, aber ich habe mein Notizheft ja gerade gar nicht. Kommen Sie mit, Madame LeClue? Wir kriegen das hin. LeClue. Nicht LeClue. Auch wenn ich immer noch finde, LeClue klingt irgendwie fast besser. Hat was von Cruella de Vil. Tim?
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never seen anything quite like this. Certainly not inside someone's house.
Hey! What are you doing up here?
Susie Glatz, Erbin des Glatzvermögens. Ekelerregend beliebt.
Loved by all, kind to a fault. Jenny's cousin was also the most popular girl in town.
Es ist doch ihre Cousine, meine ich doch. Riecht nach Süßigkeiten. Ah, Susie ist unsere Cousine. Mensch, du. Das heißt also, wir waren im Haus von unserer Tante. Moment, das heißt also, wir sind mit den Glatz verwandt, ja?
Oh, hi, Jenny. You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here? I should ask you the same question. What is all this equipment? And why is there a secret elevator running from your room to the attic? Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears.
Ja, perfekte Tarnung. Ja, wir könnten mal diplomatisch sein, ist immer noch unsere Cousine.
I see. My apologies then. But tell me one thing, Susan. Why is that teddy bear wearing a welding helmet? Well, there's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Böser Bulle.
You're sweating like a freshman at prom, Susan. Now answer the question. What are you really doing up here? It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears. Enough! Stop avoiding the question. You don't need to hide anything. You can be honest with me. I can't. You wouldn't understand. Try me.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything. Her friends would abandon her. Her family would disown her. She'd never find true love.
Oh God! I'm going to die alone! You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me. Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy. You're embarrassing yourself. Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory. Where I design and test my inventions. Your laboratory, where you invent things. Yes. You, a cheerleading, horse-riding, dress-wearing debutante. Yes. I want to believe you, Susie, but you know how crazy that sounds. That's why you can't tell anyone. If people found out, I'd lose everything.
Wieso?
Could it be true? Was Susie Glatz in fact a secret nerd genius?
Das ist viel cooler als der
Was really
Rest.
leading a double life?
So ein Nerd-Genie zu sein mit eigenem Labor ist doch viel geiler als ein pferdereitendes Zuckerpüppchen zu sein.
There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
The Interrogation of Susie Glatz. Na denn. Es ist die Schleife, oder? Ja, moin! Was ist das? Schweißbrenner, warum hat sie den als Haarspange getan?
Pink bows, fluffy bears, stylish clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist. Do you really expect me to believe that you aren't obsessed with boy bands and the color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it? I am a scientist. But I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories. You sound ridiculous.
Susie couldn't be pretty, popular and smart. That was just greedy.
Das stimmt, die will ja alles. Ich war weder klug noch beliebt. Gumboldt Mondstrahlen. Achso, ich kann auch gedrückt halten.
A Gumboldt pin. The Dean was wearing one the day he died.
Could Susie have played a part in the Dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
You smell nice. What perfume is that? Oh, thanks. It's called Innocent.
Nicht Innocent, sondern Innocent?
I remember you were wearing it last Thursday at the lake. I was. What did you do that day, after you left? Peggy and I took Veronica home. She was really upset. And you were there all afternoon? Yes. Why? How close is Veronica's house to the library? I don't understand. Why do you want to know all this? I need to rule you out as a suspect. Suspect? Why would I be a suspect? You're certainly very good at keeping secrets. I didn't do anything. Just ask Peggy or Veronica. I don't know why you're friends with them. They are terrible character witnesses.
Leumundzeugnen? Ach, Leumundzeugungen. Zeugen.
First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real jerk. What were you saying about Keith? Well, you didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad. What do you mean? After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the Dean's casket. And I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly? Because he rolled right out, to horrified gasps, as you collapsed and fell into his open grave. And that's why everyone's so worried about you.
It all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mum and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny had lost her best friend.
You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you.
Wenn ich hier jemals rauskomme.
It's not that simple. He thinks my mom killed his dad.
She felt the distance between them grow with every passing minute. How could she face him without answers?
I have to find the Dean's real killer.
Hat sie mich ein Jerk genannt? Gefährlich. Komplexes Konstrukt. Metall oder Kunststoff?
All this stuff looks authentic, but that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do? That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine. He uses reflected thermographic projections to infer depth-related topography in subsurface bodies.
Ein, so gesehen, Vulkan-Erdbeben-Messgerät? Really?
Come again? He lets you see inside stuff.
Oder auch das?
Well, what about that thing? That's Judy Kate, a gamma-ray induction polygraph. And that? Hydraulically propelled telemetric manipulator. And this? That's a tea set. What? I like to drink tea.
Da aber erstmal einen Schluck Cappuccino. Tee trinke ich zwar auch, aber Kaffee ist geiler.
How did you get all this stuff up here anyway? And without being seen? You'd be surprised how much you can hide on a giant stuffed teddy bear. I know what's going on here. You've stolen all this stuff. And you're planning to sell it all to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something. I didn't steal anything. Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance. That's some allowance. If you didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out? I'm head cheerleader. I'm captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd laugh me all the way to the back of the cafeteria. Why do you care what they think? It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me. Why? Don't they want you to be a scientist? I think they'd like me to marry a scientist. Dad says science is a man's job. Girls are supposed to bake pies and become prom queen. Ugh, everyone in Arthurton is stuck in the past.
Danke, Jenny, danke. Das wollte ich auch gerade sagen.
If anyone else showed him the things I've created, he'd call them a genius and make them his lead scientist. So tell him. Prove him wrong. I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny.
Poor Susie. All of her secrets laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel...
disgusted.
Maybe there was more to Susie than she had first presumed.
Ja, ich bin immer noch eine LeClue. Von mir ist kein Geheimnis sicher. Der Elmeyer Kolben, der Ständer, nee. Ah, Bücher.
Seeing textbooks strewn about the floor reminded Jenny of something.
My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes? Oh, Gerald took them. Who the hell is Gerald? Our butler. Of course you have a butler. He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed. They'll be ready in a few days. Well, I need them. Now. I've got a dress that would be perfect for you. It's got purple bows and the sequins will really bring out the color of your eyes.
Höflich sein.
No, thank you. I'd rather be burned to death.
Das fand ich sehr höflich.
No one's gonna take me seriously in a purple ball gown. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Gerald's got my journal. It's irreplaceable. Like I'd let that nosy old fool see your diary. It's not a diary. It's my case notes. Right, of course. A girl's gotta have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff in the lockbox under my pillows. Are you kidding me? No wonder my head hurts.
Jenny was confident that Susie wasn't involved in the Dean's murder. She wasn't evil.
Just insufferable. All right, I'm gonna grab my stuff and get out of here. Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me?
Oh, ich mag ihre Cousine nicht. Wisst ihr warum? Das ist so eine richtige Mary Sue. Oh, alles Gute im Leben kommt auf sie zusammen. Ihr größtes Problem ist, sie kann ihr Geheimnis niemandem verraten. Oh, die anderen würden mich auslachen. Hörp. Ich hasse so eine Charaktere. Mary Sues sind ekelhaft. Aber auch Nick nennt sich Seraphine. Bäh.
I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device.
Ach, dann holst du doch selbst Mary Sue. Wahrscheinlich fällt's jetzt vom Himmel durchs Dach auf meinen Kopf. Und ich bin tot und du kannst deine, Batterie da einsetzen und deinen Transistor da irgendwo anders einbauen und ich bin tot und nimm dein Geheimnis mit ins Grab und keiner kann's verraten und bei deinem Glück, was du hast, wird meine Leiche irgendwie von einem Geier gefressen.
What? No. I did something for you.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe. And the Dean's ring. She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny.
Ja, darkest secret, naja.
Fine. Enough already. What's a transistor? Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator that... Just tell me what it looks like. It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some old boxes in the attic. Yeah. Transistor and battery. Got it. Go, Jenny! I've got to get out of here.
Nicht nur du. Mary Sue, Alter. Die heißt bei mir jetzt Mary Sue. Ist mir scheißegal, wie sie richtig heißt. Na denn. Wie komme ich hier nochmal runter? Ach ja, hier rüber. Herr Bär? Na dann, holen wir uns erstmal unser Journal zurück. Mann. So.
Let's see. Stars, lips, hearts, and beakers. What would a girl like Susie use as a password?
Oder auch nicht. Also cool, der dreht alle. Ich würde sagen Herz. Erlenmeyer Kolben. Lippen. Ach. Komme ich hier irgendwie wieder raus? Nö. Ich hänge hier fest. Auf ewig. Komme ich hier wirklich gar nicht mehr raus? Na super. Das lief suboptimal. Wie lange nehme ich eigentlich schon wieder auf? Noch nicht lang genug, um die Folge zu beenden. Verdammt! Ich komme da auch gerade nicht raus. Ja, was könnt ihr nehmen? Vielleicht den Stern an erster Stelle? Dann den Erlenmeyer-Kolben und dann... So. Oder muss ich alle 3 Symbole in eine Reihenfolge bringen? Also auf einen Fleck. So hier zum Beispiel. Ah ja,
Of
natürlich.
course it was the beakers. Clever. My stuff!
Jenny hid the ring in her pocket and flipped through the pages of her journal.
No obvious signs of tampering. At least Susie knows how to mind her own business. Now I've just got to find a battery and a transistor to give to her.
Gut, mein Freund, wieder sein, die Batterien und den Transistor, den suchen wir dann in der nächsten Folge. Ich mache hier eine kleine Aufnahmepause. Wir sehen uns hoffentlich in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin und ciao, ciao.